Let's dive deep into a topic that's fundamental to becoming a better person, both personally and professionally. It is essential for building any skill and your journey on this channel as well. The question is how skills get developed. Interested? So, let's jump right in. Let's understand this from an example. Imagine you've never driven a car before, but you're determined to learn. You watch experienced drivers effortlessly navigate the roads, and you think, "Hey, I also want to do that." That's where our journey begins. Stage 1: Unconscious incompetence. You don't know what you don't know. You sit behind the wheel, and it feels like you're in the cockpit of a spaceship. You turn the key, and the engine roars to life, but you're overwhelmed by the dashboard lights. This is the starting point for every skill, recognizing the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Stage 2: Conscious incompetence. So, you know that you don't know. In this case, you know that you don't know how to drive. You start learning about road rules, how to steer, and your foot struggles with the pedals. It's nerve-wracking, right? But here's the magic: you're making progress because you're aware of your weaknesses. At this stage, you start with those dreaded three-point turns, parallel parking nightmares, and the white-knuckled grip on the steering wheel. You're consciously incompetent, but with practice, slowly and gradually, you become confident behind the wheel. Stage 3: Conscious competence. You've put in the hours of driving practice. You can maneuver through traffic, park with ease, but it still requires your full attention. This is where you're consciously competent. You're good, but you have to think about it. This happens in driving, as well as in any other skill that you want to build. Now, you are driving, but you might look at the pedal before hitting the brake. So, it's happening, but you need to make a conscious effort. Stage 4: Unconscious competence. This is the pinnacle of skill development. When you've been driving for years, you don't even think about the mechanics of it. You drive while chatting, tuning the radio, and sipping coffee. It's second nature. So, you go zip, zap, zoom. Let us now explore development of a professional skill from Learniverse Academy, dealing with ambiguity. Let us look at it stage-wise. Stage 1: Unconscious incompetence. You do not even realize how uncomfortable you are with ambiguity, often feeling overwhelmed by uncertainty and complexity in your personal and professional lives. Stage 2: Conscious incompetence. Here, you start recognizing your discomfort with ambiguity and actively seek strategies and knowledge to cope with it. It's like realizing you're on a winding road and wanting to learn how to steer through it. Stage 3: Conscious competence. With continuous effort and practice, you reach the conscious competence stage. Here, you can effectively navigate ambiguous situations by employing learned techniques and critical thinking. You're consciously competent at embracing uncertainty, making informed decisions, and thriving in complex environments. Stage 4: Unconscious competence. Finally, as you continue to hone this skill, you arrive at the final stage. Dealing with ambiguity becomes second nature. You excel at embracing uncertainty, making informed decisions, and thriving in a world filled with complex challenges. Remember, skill development is a journey. It starts with not knowing what you don't know and ends with doing things effortlessly. Whether it's learning to drive or mastering a professional skill from Learniverse Academy, you can apply the 4 stages of competence to any skill you want to develop. Keep building those skills because your potential is limitless.